Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and today we're at the Gramercy Park Hotel, where I'll be speaking with the cast and creators of AMC's terrific new show, Humans. Get ready for a great day behind the velvet rope. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. So Tom and Katherine, how do I get a synth to come to my house like it came to your house in your new show? Congratulations, right? Pretty
Yeah,
cool stuff.
just go along to Persona Synthetics and order one, or you can order it online. It'll be delivered to your door.
Well, you just bought yours in the shop, right? You didn't
I
even
went and bought it
order
in the
it.
shop. Yeah.
I feel like this just became a reality show. 'Cause you're like, this is real. First of all, congratulations. This new show, Humans. It's a huge, huge hit over in the UK. AMC is now bringing it to the States. I'm sure it's going to be a huge hit here. I saw the first two episodes. I loved it. It's really, really cool because I love this whole AI belief and culture and what may happen. But this show gives such a sense of humanity and a look into how mothers can be replaced and how jealousy can be formed and how artificial intelligence can be good and bad in the household. Talk to me all about your new show now that I pretty much just laid it out there.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think even if you sort of remove the artificial intelligence aspect to it, if it wasn't even about robots or synthetics, it still sort of deals with the fact that mothers can feel like they're replaced in the home, particularly when they're busy working mothers and they're necessarily absent, and it sort of deals with all those modern feelings and then with the extra element of artificial intelligence, which is very much around the corner, I think it becomes a very sort of current and relevant show.
Tom, for you, obviously, we see the couple and there's a strained marriage, and your character starts having certain feelings about fulfillment once the synth is in the household. Talk to me about that, because it's an interesting dynamic of seeing how tough a relationship can be, but how fulfillment can come from outside areas.
Yeah. Well, he runs into it eyes wide shut, Joe. He just doesn't know what he's in for, and it's about him getting to know himself. Really, a lot of the show, he just doesn't feel. He doesn't think about what he feels most of the time, and Anita is like this mirror that just held up to everyone in the show, and they start to learn more about themselves from interacting with her. And he's just not expecting that. He thinks it's going to help, our relationship.
I think he thinks it's going to buy them time. If we have something in the house that's going to make beautiful gourmet breakfasts and beautiful dinners and do all the chores, we're going to have more time to sit down, look eye to eye and say, honey, how have you been? Yeah. And that isn't actually the reality of what happens, because Laura feels pretty usurped in her own home. Yeah.
Does it make you question where we're going in society? Like, I watch the first two episodes and I'm thinking to myself, what if this does really happen? Are humans replaceable? There's so many questions that go through my mind watching this type of stuff. Did you find yourself having those same types of questions?
Yeah, because I don't think. I hope the issue isn't whether we're replaceable. I think the issue is, will we stop talking to each other? Will we stop interacting with each other?
We already have, Tom.
We have.
Bring it to you.
I know. I'm feeling my phone vibrate in my pocket, and I'm thinking, well, what's that? I wonder who's emailed me.
Like, between interviews, that's the first time
it's on screen and off screen.
No, we're just not engaged with each other on any level at all.
No, it has already happened, hasn't it? Basically, and I feel like the AI situation is much more imminent than I realised. But maybe the thing is to sort of feel quite excited about it as well as terrified.
I think we get a very human look into how AI, artificial intelligence, can influence human life. I love it. Talk to me all about it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the point. This is well-trodden territory in many ways. We're quite used to stories about robots and AI, but the original Swedish show on which this is based kind of had the unique brainwave of coming at it from this domestic viewpoint, from putting it in a family and putting it in our everyday lives, not setting it in the future, and really kind of getting into the human and emotional aspect of how we share our lives with machines. And there's so many parallels with how we share our lives with the technology, the real life technology that we have today, that we just thought it was a wonderful opportunity to adapt it and build on it and take things in a slightly different direction, and hopefully that's what we've done.
One of the things I love is we see with these synths how when they're put into environments, people really love them and they can develop these emotional attachments. And one of the things I was talking about with Tom and Katherine was that in some ways it's completely replicating and dismissing human interaction at this point. Talk to me about that dynamic, because I think it's happening now. I mean, I don't get off my phone. I don't talk to people anymore. We get to really see that in this show.
Absolutely, and I think that's exemplified in, you know, the Hawkins family at the heart of the show. They all react in a very different way to Anita when she's brought into the heart of the family home. You know, Joe thinks it's going to be sort of a panacea for his relationship. The eldest daughter, Mattie, she thinks that, you know, her future is being damaged by the introduction of these machines. Toby's lusting after Anita, and Sophie doesn't see any difference between her and a human, because, you know, she's been brought up with these things. She's only ever known these things. She's been alive for their existence as much as, you know, they've been for her. So,
but we also want to show the positive side, because we have George, the William Hurt character. His feelings for his synth, right? It's quite positive, because his synth, although it's kind of decrepit and obsolete, it serves as a kind of repository for all of his happy memories of his late wife. And so we kind of wanted to find ways to really show how this technology could work with us as well. It could enhance our humanity. We always wanted to try and be quite balanced. If we were showing something very dark and rather negative effect of it, we wanted to try and find a way to show how maybe it would help us as well.